And as I mentioned a moment ago, the finest panel of sporting experts anywhere east of the Mississippi River. Longtime voice of the UTC Mocs, Jim Reynolds, is here. Daryl Patterson, who for decades did sports on one of the other stations here in town, and former UTC head coach and general manager of the Buffalo Bills, Buddy Nix. Gentlemen, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Just for the record, it was Coach Nix who caught the ball that I threw just a few seconds ago, and caught it easily, I might add. Gentlemen,
Saved my life.
want to sort of set the stage leading up to the Super Bowl this year. Of course, there's been a lot of controversy, including that horrible call they had a couple of weeks ago. I want to start with that. What do you guys think about that call?
That was a bad call, obviously. You know, the conspiracy is 4 of those officials were from California. Did they want the Rams in the game and not the Saints? I don't know. I'm just saying.
Could be.
I don't know if you start instant replaying everything, the games will go on for 6 hours.
Yeah.
Daryl, what are your thoughts on
It was obvious. It was pass interference. Was it a hit to the helmet to helmet? It could have been. What surprises me, and Buddy may know more about this than us novices, how can all of the officials miss that? Is it possible that they are the 3 that we saw in the frame of the video, that they're all looking at and for something else?
Well, I think that they did honestly miss it, and I don't think there's a conspiracy. No. I just think they're human, and it's a bang-bang play, and once you see the slow motion replay, it's obvious. But that at the moment it happened, very few said that should have been a flag. Even the announcers, you know, they were late coming with it. So, listen, guys, you have it in every play. The series before, they have a face mask on Jared Goff.
Yep.
Would have put the ball on the one, first and goal. I mean, you can go back and do it forever, and you'll never get it. You'll never get the human element out of it.
And one other thing about that, and then nobody has talked about this, dumb play calling by the Saints on the first 2 plays when they got the ball right there.
Well, for sure, Sean Payton didn't mention that. He's dwelled on something else since then.
Point well made on that one. Let's talk about the quarterbacks here for a second. Of course, Brady, soon to be 42 years old, which is not by any stretch of the imagination old,
Very
but by
young
NFL standards.
Feeling younger all the time.
Yeah, it really is. He's getting up there. How do you think he's going to stack up next to Jared, who's obviously a few years his junior?
Well, that's the old. It's never quarterback versus quarterback. It's this offensive line versus this defensive line.
Humor me on this one. Just head to head,
Okay.
man to man. Who do you think's got the edge in the upcoming game?
I don't know if you've been in however many 10 Super Bowl games or whatever it is, and you're Tom Brady and you're versus a brand new guy. If you don't have a few butterflies, and you admit you have a few butterflies, I think you're lying to someone.
The same thing. I mean, experience in a big game like this. The fact that you've never been on that big stage before. You've been on some big stages,
right?
But not the Super Bowl stage. Brady's been there, done that, got the T-shirt, and got a handful of rings. That plays to his advantage. And in my opinion, you don't want to have the Patriots within a touchdown of you in the last minute or 2 of a ball game. You don't want anybody except Tom Brady running the offense. However, Goff did a pretty good job and has done that in the end of ball games. So that may be even.
He's cool hand Luke. Now, he won't panic, but I'm not going to humor you. I think the matchup is between Brady and Wade Phillips.
Right.
And I worked with Wade 8 years, and this will be fun to watch. Now, also, Goff going against Belichick's going to be fun. So it's going to be a chess match, but not between the 2 quarterbacks.
You've done all of this. What do you think's going through Belichick's mind in the days leading up to the Super Bowl?
He's done this so much it's routine. I mean, he's don't expect to see what you saw last week. I can tell you that. And plus, he'll take away what you do best. Your best guy, he'll take him away first. So if it's Gurley or if it's Robert Woods or Hill, whoever it is, he'll get it.
All right, let's talk Keontae Davis. He is, the 3rd mock to make a Super Bowl, is that right?
There have been 4. Tony Hill played for Coach Nix, was with the Cowboys when they won. We can talk about Mario Greer, who was a running back. Was he one of yours?
He was one of them.
Transferred from Clemson to play for the Mocs, played for the Patriots. And then, of course, T.O. with the Philadelphia Eagles, and now Keontae.
Right.
So I had all three of them.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, boy.
That's pretty impressive, though, isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
Why
it
didn't
is.
you win more games?
Well, that might have been the coaching point. Probably the coaching aspect.
What does that mean for the UTC program with all of the Mocs visibility coming up this weekend, do you think?
I mean, Keontae's played a bunch this year. I mean, not just for the Mocs. He's a Red Bank guy. He's a local guy.
Native.
Yeah. He's a Red Bank guy. He's a Red Bank Lion.
Daryl.
And Keontae, we all knew when we watched him play at UTC, this guy's got some talent. We also knew Davis Tull did, and we also knew some other players in the past did.
Right.
But Buddy can tell you this: you got to be in the right place at the right time to make it in the NFL. And for Keontae to kick. But Keontae is, to me, the perfect player for Bill Belichick. An unknown player like Brady out of Michigan. Nobody knew who he was.
Right.
Belichick can take him and make him something.
As far as talent goes, Coach Nix, what do you think? I mean, you've coached some of the best. You have seen some of the best. Even Jim Reynolds says, without doubt, hands down, you're the best evaluator of talent he's ever seen. He also said he wouldn't tell you that to your face. But he said you were the best evaluator of talent he's ever seen. What do you think of Keontae?
Well, I mean, again, he's gotten with the right guy. And there's a lot of guys that fall through the cracks, that don't get in the right situation and don't make a team. Need is a big thing, and then a guy that knows how to use you to get the best out of you. And it's a great matchup with him, and it's really, I think you said something about recognition. It's great for UTC too.
Yeah.
Tom Arth said this. He says, you know what? All 32 teams don't have to love you, but if one team loves you, you got a job.
There you go.
Maybe not everyone loved him, but one
right.
team loved him, and he's got a good paycheck.
We're going to have to take a quick break.
Why?
Which one of you guys wants to toss to the break so I can get paid?
All right.
If you're on the brutal truth, that's the reason.
You're good at that.
Go ahead.
We'll talk more football in just a moment. You're watching Let's Chat here on News 12.